trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll rifle this from deep right side. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught at the 25. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab
inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he works free. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 51 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been.
Let's get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Jeff Hireman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Ready. Yellow waiting. 47. Check, 47. And we're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A huge play there. Fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 75 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And he got it! The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Going deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Anthony Miller, 67 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept...
You might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for a point.
Completion.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
General West. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Ready?
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go,
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Manning. Steps, and now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a down.
Going for it on 4. And Tate's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
15 line. 54. Greystone, Travis. Check 52. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarter.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jets. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Zero set. Slam. Man left, man left.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, an 80. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skill.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field.